This time, I hit start streaming. So there's no way that I'm missing this. There's no way that we're just sitting there doing nothing. Um, uh, can we talk about the thumbnail real quick? I really liked it. Hold on, where'd it go? Like, can we talk about that? Um, I do. Can I make it white? Like custom. Oh, wait, I got this. Oh, wait, no. Select custom color, just straight up white. Like, can we just talk about this thumbnail for a second? Hold on, let me get the, where are we at? It looks so professional. Alright, let me get the doors closed. Hold on. Be right back. Alright, I've returned. Hello. What's going on, y'all? Got the headphones going. Oh, I'm upside down now. No, it's backwards. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna leave it like that, just for fun. I'm just gonna give it a couple minutes. I gotta just do some little setup things real quick. What am I doing? Oh, I know. I gotta grab something. Be back again. What am I doing? I'm looking for something, but I don't remember what. Let me out. Oh my god. Alright. I've had this thing for almost a year now and I still don't know how to use it. Oh, I found it. I found it. We're good. We're so good. this one. Now I gotta look through some photos here. Oh, why is it left? Go back. Alright, we got, what time is it? We got about 12 minutes in. We got a couple more minutes here just to really get it going. Think about what we're doing today. Honestly, I feel like this photo could do something, so we're gonna go ahead and go with that. I don't know, it just has the... this photo here, I'll let me flip it on the side here. Flip canvas. Boom. Even though it is out of focus and also like sort of low quality, I find it kind of interesting. I'm gonna keep looking through some other photos real quick just to see what else I can maybe find. Yeah, we can go ahead and try this one out while we're at it too. Oh no, my eyes are kind of messed up. Hold on. I'm pretty sure this one, this next one is the exact same photo, but I'm just gonna throw a bunch of them in there just for fun. This one might be a little more in focus, actually. Maybe. Go ahead and flip him on the side too while we're at it. Flip. Oh. Yeah, it's more in focus. You definitely do something with that, so we're gonna throw a couple more in there and then we'll get going. looking at this sideways, I realize. But... Nope. Nope, still not that. Hold on. Rotate. There we go. Something like that. So I got a couple of these in here. I'm just gonna go ahead and start talking about my idea. If I can find the last one, because there was one more image I was looking for. It's over there. Is it in downloads? No, it's not. Where is she? Photos. Where is it? There it is. Just pulling up the last photo here, and then we'll be set. So, on my my trips around the internet that I often take, I have recently found some. I've recently found some. What do you call it? I don't know. You ever go on Twitter and then you just see a bunch of artwork and you're like, oh, that's cool, and then I just sort of like screenshot them and then keep them for later. So, the domains thing that I was talking about a couple streams ago, I think it was probably maybe 2 months ago, maybe less. Let me see if I can find my YouTube account here. Hold on. It was about. Yeah, it was about 2 months ago. It was the one video where I looked crazy, and I was also wearing the same shirt I'm wearing right now, which is crazy. It was crazy. It was about 2 months ago, so yeah, I was talking about like what I kind of wanted to do as a photographer, as a person in the arts, like what my role would be, what I would create, and everything like that. Um, and the word that kind of came to me the most was domain. So I would have for this here is a perfect example. I would have a person. Let's make me bigger. Hold on, so you can just see me. I would have a person and their domain, or their where they reside and do their work, or do their, I don't know, do what makes them them, I guess. Be in their own environment. So I just sort of mocked up one here with myself here, the photo I did just a little while ago, a couple weeks ago. And this is just a random artwork that I was kind of toying around with. And this is sort of, yeah, this is sort of what it turned into. So my idea that I got it from, and I don't have the exact artist. I mean, it says, I'm not sure what it says here, but I did a little chat GPT search on it and tried to figure it out, but they couldn't. ChatGPT couldn't give me the exact artist for this specific artwork, but it was what these were actually funny enough, propaganda. I'm assuming for fascism propaganda things in Italy in the early. It says Italy down here too. In the early not 18, early 20th century, so the 1900s, so like the 19 teens basically is when it was. And although they were trying to recruit people, as you can see in the back, you recruit soldiers for fascism. Um, the artwork that they did was very good. I'm not really behind all the ideology part of it, but the artwork that they were doing was pretty amazing. And I love the simple nature of this. Where it's just like there's a woman here. I'm assuming this not button, but this insignia here has some sort of meaning. I didn't do too much research on it. I'll tell you, but nonetheless, look at this image. Like it's very interesting. It tells a story already. Like, I mean, she's not really. It tells a story. That's really what's interesting to me. It's that's sort of like what I got over here. If I take away the domain part, like that could tell you something. I don't know what it tells you, but it tells you something. This person is here, you know, something like that. And same thing. Now this one has a little bit more. Let's see if I can zoom in here. This one has more of a concrete story that I can tell you. But will I is the question, because I've lost my Google search. History. Where is it? This one? Nope, not that one. Hold on, I had it. Go back to history. Wasn't that long ago? Maybe it was this one? Hold on, I gotta go to Google again. Sorry. Hold on. Image search. So AI mode. I like AI sometimes, because it really gives you all the information you need, and you don't have to really work too hard for it. Even though working hard for anyway, whatever. So this image here, if I could full screen it, this image here is by the artist. I'm just gonna put his name in there. Alfons Mucha. I believe that's his name, is Alfons Mucha. If I got it wrong, I apologize to the Czech, to my Czech audience, my Czechoslovakian audience. I didn't mean to offend, I swear. Also, you can't even see it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, I don't know where anything is. Hold on. I gotta fix this. Just for me. This one's just for me. What is going on? You're seeing this too, right? It's not just me. Nonetheless, Alfons Mucha, or Mucha, was an artist who lived from 1860 to 1939. He was a renowned, and this is straight from ChatGPT, so this is not my words. He's a renowned Czech artist, largely associated with the Art Nouveau movement. And this subject, this one that I'm looking at here, and we're all looking at here, is a painting that features, I cannot pronounce these words, but it features a legendary Bohemian military commander and a national hero leading the Hussite armies during the Hussite Wars. So this this artist was depicting. What really kind of stood out to me the most was the shape of the things that he created, and so this artwork was actually a part of a series. So there's about like 20 more of these art pieces. I can see if I can find another one while I'm at it. Um, there's 20 of art pieces that are in the same style of having a. Hold on me. In the same style of having a. Oops. Higher quality than the other one. Hold on. Wasn't expecting that. In the same style, it's like really kind of telling stories through these portraits, because like I mean they have like every set of characters here is I mean it kind of draws you in, because like if you're looking at this guy here, like this guy seems like he's important because he's got a huge guy in the background who's standing behind him with a sword, and he's got his own weapons and everything like that. And then same with this one. This person seems important because he seems to be rather kingly. I don't know the context of this one, so I'm just doing it from vision. Um, a rather kingly type person, just from a royal person, I should say, not kingly. With a wizard, a lady wizard or a priestess or something like that behind him. Um, and that really like I really kind of like. I mean, this is the type of artwork that I would have in my home. I think I would just sort of like put it on the wall because it tells so much of a story, and I think really the quality of the actual um, artwork, like what it's printed on. Just I mean, it's pixelated, so I'm not really sure exactly what it's printed on, but maybe some form of rag or something like that. I don't know what exact or what it's painted on, I should say, but whatever canvas it's on, it gives this aged um, feeling, but it still has like so many details and everything like that. Like look how detailed these shadows are, even though we are looking at pixels. Like the colors are very great, and the surrounding border. There's a couple other. I'll just throw a couple more in there just for just for fun, because this person is Alfons Mucha here is a um, very good artist. He's really good at what he like. I mean, like look at this. And he's telling the story of I should have researched this, but he's telling the story of so many important people, and it's like a historical thing as well. So that's really what I like, and I really like this because it kind of aligns with that domains thing that I was talking about. Um, or well, the whole reason I'm doing this stream today, it kind of relates to that because like the people, it's not only necessarily um, it's not only like the physical surroundings that you have, but it's also the people. Like for in the idea of this here, this is a character. Like the background, the setting is a character in itself. Was as like the guy in the background, this bannerman, the soldier in the background is, I'm assuming soldier is the setting, because it's, to me at least, it suggests that there are like more soldiers like him. He just seems like a soldier because this seems like a warrior king or something like that. That's what it seems to me. And same like his background, he has a holy woman behind him, and his background, he's a with the he seems like he's just the way he's dressed and the way like his weapons are sort of, what weapons he carries, and also the man that he has behind him. It seems like a very like this here seems very holy, like it's a symbol of some sort, a sigil, if you will, reference. But it's also like a crazy soldier or something like that. I don't know. It's that's my impression from this. So same thing with here on this. This is a again a propaganda poster. I'm assuming, or a postcard. I'm assuming trying to recruit soldiers for what would be known as uh, the Great War or World War One. Um, so yeah, I really like the idea, the context behind it, and everything like that. So um, for these artworks today, what I'm going to be doing, um, I sort of threw this one together the other day. Not this one. I threw this one, this artwork together. It was while I was in Chicago. I just took a bunch of pictures of the buildings because that's what you do when you're in Chicago, and I just kind of smashed them all together. So I think I'm just going to sort of mess around with these just a little bit more, so that we can. Let me see if I merged them yet or no. Merge layers. There we go. Yeah, I didn't merge them yet. So I'm just gonna just for just to make it easy on myself. I think I'm just gonna smash these guys together and get a bunch of different like shapes and sizes for the city and whatever else. So we're gonna go ahead and just like, whoa, look at that. Wait, we're gonna duplicate layer first of all. Distort, just like kind of typical things I do already. You guys have seen it in when I did Seabird in the City, which I never did anything with Seabird in the City. I just kind of made it and then forgot about it. So I should definitely do something with that at some point. But yeah, that could be something. Let's go back to medium gray. And I was copying this guy with this just solid bar around the image just because I really kind of liked how they did that. So a couple of the images that I was doing here, I just sort of pulled a couple random images out. This one was I just kind of like I like the emotion in this one. I know it looks like I just had a screenshot of a video on on FaceTime, and that's actually exactly what it was because you can see down here I took a picture of my laptop screen because I just thought I was coming up with a cool idea. So I recently, oh not recently, a couple months ago I did a photo shoot with my friend Victoria, and so I'm probably going to grab a couple photos of her and see if I can also work that in here as well. Actually, I think I did. Let's see. This one could work. I could do something with this. Like, take that one, do something with it. Let's go ahead and. I think, okay, let me just mess around with this. I'm going to add some color just for fun. Let me flip it. Go ahead and like get one of these going. Kind of add some like depth to it a little bit and variation in the. Hold on. Do that. Do one of these. Oh no, actually, other way. Console. So that's got overlay on it. So. I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna add some color. Let's go see. Just gonna make sure there's nobody in the comments or nothing. Let me put on some music for myself so I can really lock in. I gotta get a good song. Hold on. I had like a good focus of music lately, but I've sort of dispersed after a while. Ethel Kane, I've been sort of listening to. I mentioned in the last stream that I've been doing that. I really like her work. It's so well written, and it's easy to understand, which I really like. Sometimes I haven't listened to all of her works. I don't really know, but um, yes. We're gonna make one of these. I think we're gonna go. The word purple comes out to me, but I don't think I want to do purple. I want to do auburn. Now I gotta make sure I know what auburn is before I actually do that. Auburn, not the base, but the school, the football team. Color. Auburn. It's like a little. That's kind of more brown. I think that's auburn. If not, oh, flippin' well. And then maybe a little blue. Would anybody be mad at a little blue? Can a little blue just, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't think that's at all blue, but that's okay. Nope. Merge light. Whoopsie. I'm not sure what just happened here, I'll be honest with you. I want to. I'm having Photoshop issues now. I'm just trying to figure out how I can get around this blunder. Why is like nothing working? Oh, I know why nothing is working. Oh, there's more. Hello. How far does it go? I'm just discovering that there's more artwork to the artwork. I'm not sure why it did this, but that's okay. I'm just really just kind of spreading out the area and getting some sort of idea. Some sort of idea on what I'm doing. Something like that, maybe. It's like a little more rusty than I want it to be, but I don't like how that happens. There's got to be a way to actually do that. Maybe just select remove background. And then remove background on this guy. Oop, not that one. Remove background on that one too. Remove background. There we go. I got it. We're set. Apply layer mask. Where is that? Apply. There we go. Okay. So we got this here. I'm just gonna fill in the blanks while we're at it. Some edges. Now I don't know what this character's domain. I just like this is just something that I always make. I always make this like rusty mass of whatever. I never really know why, because I don't really identify with rusty things most of the time. I kind of don't like them. Being completely honest with you, I don't like. I like the color of rust. Like that's a great color, one of my favorites actually. But like everything else, I would never live in a rust bucket. I'm not that kind of girl. I'm not. Sorry, I'm not that kind of person. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why I said that. Anyway. But it's just kind of what I end up making most of the time, so. Somebody, I would love, something I've always wanted to do is go to, I guess, a therapist who does the, what do you call them? A therapist who does the, I'm forgetting the name here. There's a word that I'm looking for. The Rorschach tests. I've always wanted to know what that would like. I've always wanted to know like what would come of that if I took one of those. Because I think I did one when I was in like middle school at one point, but I don't remember what it was now, and that's unfortunate. Yeah, and here's Victoria's face as well. I just want to point that out. Let's go back to our reference image. Kind of figure like I've only got it's only neck up. It's not really shoulder up, so that's as opposed to like this one where it's got some more shoulder. Let me see if I have any other photos. Or maybe I can try. All right, let's try. Not this one, but let's try this one. Let's see what we got going on over there. I'll just like, let's just go ahead and grab me out of this one. Come on, me. Select subject. All right, let's take, oop. No, I don't want the whole image. Rasterize, there it is. Now how I can... Well, I guess I can just like rust this one up a little bit. Gotta bring that orange down just a little bit. I mean, we could rust the whole image up. I think what I really want to do is the texture of this and the texture of this one as well. Like that really kind of, I think that's what brought me in the most, because it's sort of this, the colors really, they come out more. So I think I might work that in here somehow. If I can find it again. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna take, it's this kind of pinkish peach or whatever. I don't know what color this is specifically, but I want it. So we're gonna get it. Somewhere around there, yeah. We're gonna use this image, this color rather. I'm gonna do a little something to it real quick to get it, make it a little more. Grainy. I think I might have to do that to the other images as well, but I mean already, like that's, I mean already we've done something. Already it stands out to me. So I think what I'm gonna do here, so since I've already seen this, like what I liked about it, just that momentary little look there. I have to sneeze, give me a sec. Oh man, turned into a yawn. That was the weirdest. Oh my god, that felt weird. Whoa! Sorry about that, bud. I'm gonna do about right there. Nope. I want to sort of get the Ottawa part out of this as best I can. And no diss on Ottawa, it takes me out of the artwork, I think. Maybe I'll make it a little bigger. A little bigger. Like I still want the building in the background, I just don't want the... The other way. No horizontal. How do they do it? I mean, this is a little different just because there's people as the background in here, or a line of soldiers, but you can kind of figure it out, I think. Maybe if I... So I don't want to cover it too much because the details in this are important, but it's still like, I mean, this is. I think it might be the image more than anything, because like this one kind of works. But we're trying new things. Get out the way. There you go. I just noticed the mouse button. That'd be kind of a cool tattoo, actually. I feel like somebody's probably already done this, but the little mouse button right there as a tattoo. Maybe not directly on the elbow, but that'd be kind of nice. Like maybe I try a different background. Like let's go. Or maybe. I mean, I really like this. Hold on, let me. I like this like kind of silhouette thing, but then the face here. I really kind of like that. Maybe if I'm gonna duplicate this. So maybe if I not too much. Alright, I think I need to like flesh out the background a little bit more before I continue. So get out the way, Shane. Maybe I'll do a sandy moon. I feel like that's like a that doesn't sound right for some reason. Sandy moon. I mean, I guess that's fine. I'm just sort of like, it's not really, this isn't the end of the world if I don't do it a certain way. And I got 2 Santana songs back to back. That's crazy. Let's go lazy. So if I go ahead and erase like right around. No, I don't want to erase. I take it all back. I take it all back. If I erase here though. I think it needs clouds also. Or some sort of sky going on over there. So I'm just sort of gonna fake one. Oh, you know what? I have pictures of clouds. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just remembered I was on a plane recently, so I can just go ahead and go back and look at those real quick. When was I in Chicago? I'm going in the wrong direction. Yeah. Yeah. Here's the clouds. I want one where the plane is level with the clouds. That's a good one. Let's go do that. Drop it in there. I kind of want it to be maybe a little gloomy just to be in the story. That's kind of cool. I feel like I should still have like some sort of light right there. You know what? Since I've been doing science fiction stuff for a while. I might as well have like, it's not a I didn't do a single thing. Oh, just barely missed it. That's okay. That's something. I mean, hold on, let's get rid of. Yeah, maybe. I mean, like the blue. It has movement to me, but I don't know if the blue is the right one. I mean, the blue is a good contrast for the situation here, because this is kind of like orangey kind of thing. Rusty. Oh, I gotta get the menu out of my face here. Hold on. This is such an awkward placement for the menu. Here you go. Too dark. I think it also should be like right, like where the eyes are. So let's take a couple steps back here. Just because like it's sort of like you're looking up, but you're looking right at it, you know. Um, Almost there. Um, yeah, it's a little better. This sky is too delightful for what the story that I'm just kind of spinning in my head here. I feel like it's got to be a darker. I do love this yellow, just like coming back to this here, or even this. Like I love the yellow background, but I just thematically I think it needs to be darker. So let's see what. And see what I like about this. There's a specific in some a lot of films of a certain era. I think it might be. I think I know there was one film. Jennifer's Body. All right, we're gonna look up the. All right, I'm gonna look up. Hold on, give me a sec here. Shot with bar scene. Is that because there was a specific? There's a specific way to shoot it. Like there, like you take a photograph or you take two separate shots and then you layer them on top of each other, so like the person is closer than the background, and it's kind of like an interesting thing. I don't remember what it's called though. Wait, 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 wait. I think I know it. I think I know it. I think I know it. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Where do my things go? There we go. Um. Hmm. Baseball stadium with a cinematographer. So there's this what's his name? It was Dodgers Stadium. There's this was it Dodgers or was it creating some beautiful shots? Yeah. What's his name? Brian De Palma. He was doing Brian De Palma is the Dodgers. I think it's Brooklyn Dodgers. I think I don't follow baseball, but the Brooklyn Dodgers have been they have for their baseball games. They've been employing this cinema essentially cinematographer who like takes shots of the games that's going on, and it's like all of these like homages to like old cinema shots, and it's very beautiful the way he lines everything up. It's so amazing. And there was this one shot that I've seen many times before, but I have to find it because it was so like I gotta find that. Okay, there was a video of a person reviewing it. I just gotta find it here. Hold on, give me a sec. Oh, here it is. All right, I gotta look it up. Hold on, wait. I don't remember what it's called. Okay. I found the video, but I just like I can't. All right, okay. This video didn't have the specific thing, but there anyway. There's specific shots. Let me okay. Untouchables. Um, two-person shot. I don't know. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I could find what I'm looking for here, but no. Okay, there's a specific set of things where it's you can tell that it's a separate camera shot, but they merge them together. They merge the background image and the foreground image um, to create this really interesting effect, and that's sort of what's going on here. Um, but it's still to me what I'm seeing this the one I'm flashing on and off right now. What I'm seeing this character do. Let's go with dark gray. Let me get the. Hold on, sorry. What I'm seeing this character do here is like. I see him in like in here because like the light that I'm imagining, the light that's coming from the sky here onto the face is more probably like over here or maybe even up here, and the light like that's light there. I don't know, but it's still like it gives the setting, and it gives that. I don't know how else to describe that. I'm going to, even though it's really funny, I'm just gonna remove that just because it's distracting me. Apologies to all my whoever. We're gonna go ahead and kind of like touch this up a little bit. What happened to the music? A little too much. Let's just give it a little less there. Kind of make it a little dramatic. Why not? I'm just trying to make it look like it's supposed to supposed to be like this. Just give myself a haircut here. Just be very gentle right here. Just get it out. No. I think it was fine where it was, honestly. I'm not like my intention right now is not to make this perfect because it's not gonna be perfect. Um, there's a lot of things that are missing here. I'm just making it sort of a mock-up. I don't really want this to be the final result. I'm supposed to cover that. Just take a step back. And I'm just gonna go ahead and remove my tattoo just so it gets me out of the gets. Yeah, that's okay. Hmm. It lost something. It lost something along the way, but I'm not sure what. Maybe it was the white. Maybe I need to just keep the background white. I mean, now it does that, so that's not really what I wanted, but. I don't really know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just kind of making. How much time we got? Hour and 27? Okay. A little water time. Oh, the sunset's so beautiful. Hold on, sunset moment. Wait, can you see this? Beautiful sunset. Look at that. Wow. um. One thing I noticed that I do a lot. I mean, I used to do a lot, and I did this one by accident, I guess. Is this? It's this red, this maroon. I go too far with the maroon, and I have to back all the way up now. So I'm like, I mean, we could just kind of like not follow the pattern and just do something else. I mean, this could be something. Selected color. Maybe. Now I've gone and kind of like screwed it all up, so I don't really know what's happening anymore. I have I've done I'm going in the wrong direction right now. I don't know what to do. I used to be we can make it expressive with the colors here. Should have probably added a mask. Hold on. Sort of gone in a direction, but that's okay. No, I don't want to remove the arm. I just want to. It made everything a little too red. I don't really know what's going on anymore. I'm just messing around now. Oops. Alright, let me see if anybody's been saying any comments. Anybody? Yeah, I don't know how I got here exactly, but that's something. Whoa. Alright, so we somehow got here. Um, if I could just, I love this color combination. It's like, if I could just figure out how to get everything in there. I mean, I guess I could try to erase it, maybe? Not like that, though. Oop. Victoria jump scare. Oh, me jump scare. How do I do this? I want this color. I want this, like, peachy, and I want this blue, but like, maybe if I... Wait, no. Okay, so if I do... Hmm. This is immensely difficult. Because, like, I mean... Like, end of the day... Where'd it go? Oh. End of the day, this is what I want, but... This this whole thing has turned into me like I'm doing these prayer hands. I'm like praying to the sky because I can't frickin' figure this thing out. I'm just praying for help at this point. I don't know what to do. This is difficult. Um, hmm. I don't know, dog. Ouch. There's definitely a way to achieve what I'm looking for, but I don't know how. I don't know. I just keep messing. I'm also have it on the stream on one screen as well, so I'm like watching it flash back and forth. I'm not sure where else I can go with this. I think I'm thinking a little too hard about this. I would like the clouds to be an aspect in it. I will say, but I don't know how much of it I can actually pull off. Should have probably done an epilepsy warning for this one, honestly, because it's losing. We're losing recipes over here. I don't know what's going on. That's actually not what I meant to do. Hold on. I mean, that could be something. I mean, it's looking a little comic booky now, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I kind of like it. Hello. Hello. What happens if I do this? Like, I don't know, like, I'm trying to figure out if I want to do the contrast with the yellow, or if the kind of rose works a little better. Okay, that was just an idea. Okay. Alright, so I've done this. Hold on, give me a sec. I think I should put a, like I said before, I think I should put a, what am I saying? Hold on. I've changed, focus. It's probably gonna give me, I don't know. Okay, we're doing the old take a picture of it now trick. Oops. Black. Just gonna get rid of the color a little bit. I don't know if it's really doing anything, honestly. I need to add that grain to it somehow, though. Well, it doesn't necessarily like it because they are sort of separate worlds. They don't the other one doesn't have to be grainy. Like the figure doesn't have to be grainy. And this might be it, honestly. I think I make a lot of my artworks, and it sort of turns into this kind of comic booky thing, and it makes me feel bad about it. I don't know why. It it kind of loses its elegance almost. And I'm not really sure what to do it because this feels very elegant. It feels very. It's got a light touch to it, but then this. I don't know. Maybe I mean it's probably just because I'm doing it on Photoshop, and it's got all this like the filter that I use has this like weird effect going on with it, but I don't know. Hold on, let me mess around for a minute here. I mean, these are also paintings as well. I want to point that out to myself that it's like. Like maybe it's. I'm just trying to figure out what I like about this. I mean, I said the elegance, but I'm trying to understand why I like it. Because I mean, lighting is very important to me in this case because it's like I don't know how to define this. I mean, I guess like in the detail, like this little tiny streak here. I get like I'm very inspired by movies from the 50s, the 60s, 70s, 80s. Like that kind of that era where they were using those like really harsh lights the way I not specifically this one. The way I did for Victoria here. I was using this very harsh light to get in there and make it, and that feels very elegant to me. Like this shape here. Let me see if I can find a better. Do I have a better? I mean, it is this one from last week. It feels very. I was also sort of just messing around as well. It wasn't. This wasn't like supposed to be a final thing. I don't know. Like it's good. I'm not saying it's not good. It's just something. There's something missing, or there's too much, or there's I don't know. I could take a couple steps back and maybe figure it out. Yeah, because this okay. This is before I did the grain, so maybe if I don't do the grain and I go ahead and black and white. But then that grain brings something to it though. That's the thing. So let's go in here and see what we can figure out. I just did something random. This is not at all what I meant to do, but I don't know. Honestly, I'm getting a little hungry here. And it's not like I didn't do anything necessarily. Like, I mean, that's cool. And I don't know. I mean, maybe the final result is, where did it go? And that's interesting. The colors are cool. That's also interesting. Where did the... Oh, here it is. I think it's just like when I started with the grain is where everything messed up. Because this feels more open, or it's closer to the elegance that I'm sort of looking for. I mean, not exactly, but it's closer. This is like the stupidest vignette ever. There's like a way easier way to do this, but there's a way easier to do it, but way to do it, but will I is the question. Will I do it that way? I don't know. I did something. I don't think there was that many people on the stream today, so that's okay, but that's something. We had some interesting results. I think I'm going to call it for tonight. Well done. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, do all that stuff. You know how it goes. Thank you so much. That's what we got for you. I don't know what else. Have a great night. All right.